and welcome back. And guess what? We are up to step 5. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Oh yeah. Okay, so step number 5 of how to change your past and embracing your authentic self. So again, let's explain, because this may be your first video, so I don't mean to sound too repetitive, but if it is your first one stepping in, you're probably thinking, what's she talking about? So to change your past is the same as embracing your authentic self, is the same as spiritually awakening, becoming enlightened, or becoming self-aware. They're all pointing to the same thing. To change your past, you become aware of your beautiful self. You become aware of the love that you are. You awaken to the spirit that you are. You are spirit having a human experience. So step number 5, and this is a beautiful gift that you've been given throughout your life, but we never think of them this way because mostly in our childhood we are taught that they're negative things. But in step number 5, we're going to learn to sit with anger when it shows up. We're going to learn to sit with fear when it shows up, and we're going to learn to sit with pain when it shows up. Instead of reacting when something is happening, okay, someone's in your face about something and they're making you really angry. Yes, you can react, right? You can react back as much as you want. But then even if you do react, okay, let it out in that moment. If you need to, just go for it, right? But then take a moment later and sit with yourself. And instead of thinking that it was about that moment that created the anger, I want you to sit with that anger and ask, why are you here? Anger, why are you here? Why are you showing up today? What happened with that person that made you angry? So step number 5 is understanding our triggers. Anger, fear, and pain. Why do they show up? Because they're all pointing to something. They're all pointing to something. You created a belief about yourself in your childhood. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm unlovable. I don't deserve. And there's probably a whole list of things, more than that. When that anger comes up, it's trying to tell you that you created this belief. Let's go with the belief, I'm not good enough, because that's such a common one for everybody, right? So you've had this interaction with this person today, this experience that made you extremely angry. And at the time you reacted, lashed out and said your bit, yelled or did whatever, right? That's over. So then you go home. When you have a quiet moment, sit with the anger. What did they do that made you feel not good enough? Because it's that belief that you're not good enough that's making that anger show up. It's making you angry because he said I'm not good enough with whatever it is that he said or did, or she, they said. Made me feel not good enough, made me feel inadequate, made me feel worthless, made me feel that I have no value, made me feel powerless. Because that's a big one. When you're a little one, this tiny little thing, tiny little child, and you're looking up at these huge grown-ups, and they're yelling at you, or they're smacking you, or they're using your body for whatever, and you have no power to stop it. I don't like it. Stop it. Stop yelling at me. Stop smacking me. Stop doing those things to me. I don't like it. I'm not comfortable. We have no power. So we go through life feeling powerless. And when someone brings that up, they overpower us. They make us feel powerless. It makes us angry, or it makes us sad, or it makes us afraid. But these triggers come up and fear and anger and pain step in to remind us that we created a belief back there. You left this belief back there, you made this belief, and you've been carrying it along the whole way. You're still holding on to this belief about yourself that you're powerless somehow, or that you're not good enough somehow, or that you're not worthy somehow from whatever it is that you've been through. And this is all part of having a human experience. We needed to go through all of that to have this beautiful human experience. When you feel not good enough, you feel shame, you feel guilt, and so many other feelings come through when you're not good enough. Sad that you're not good enough. You know? So this is all part of the human experience. It's not right or wrong. But the magic starts to happen every time you get triggered with anger. You get triggered and you become angry. If you look at, well, why am I angry? Oh, because she made me feel, let's go with, unworthy or less than. She made me feel less than, like she's superior and I'm inferior, and that made me angry, or it made me sad. How dare she? Right? And in that heated moment, you went off, and right? Said what you had to say. But why did it make you angry? There's the magic right there. Why did it make you angry? Because you believe that you're less than. If you didn't believe that you're less than, why would you react? Why would it matter what someone else says about you? You wouldn't care. Do you see the difference? It's like when, people are, say for example, I'm trying to think now. Say you're really smart at school, right? Like super smart, genius smart, right? And someone came to you and said, you're stupid. I mean, they could say anything else, but if they said to you, you're stupid, you'd probably go, that's funny, man. Yeah, keep walking. You wouldn't believe it because you're not, right? It's the same thing. Why do we take offense to something? Why do we get upset about something? Because we believe what they just said, that you're stupid, that you're not good enough, that you're useless, that you're worthless, that you're whatever. Not worthy. You don't deserve. You don't deserve that. Get out of here. And so you go off all sad. Oh, I don't deserve that. I spent my whole first relationship that I had a partner. I was with that partner for 8 years. 8. 8. Throughout the whole 8 years, I felt that I wasn't good enough to be with that person. I wasn't worthy. Because he was like super smart. He was sort of like genius levels. And I wasn't. Like I was smart, I could get through uni, but I had to work hard to get through all the levels. Like I had to really study for hours and hours and hours. Whereas he would just sit there, for half an hour and he'd be done. Okay, I'm ready to do the test, the exam now. And he'd ace them. And I'd be like, So there was always that. But apart from that, I found this partner incredibly beautiful in every way, So I always felt like I wasn't worthy of being with this person. And that hurt. Nobody likes to feel that they're not worthy of being with someone they love. It hurts. I know, because I've already been through it. And so in the end, I ended that relationship because I couldn't spend another day feeling that way about myself. It hurt too much that I preferred to lose him and let him find the person that deserved to be with him, and I'd move on. I'd preferred that than have to waste another day feeling unworthy of his love You see? Now, the being unworthy of his love was all created in my mind. He never said anything about that. He never did anything to make me feel that I was inferior in any way. You know, because sometimes we do have partners that are like that. You know, they make you feel inferior. They put you down. And sometimes we have partners like that, but he wasn't like that. He was very loving and very caring and very nurturing, which made it all the more worse. Like I said, I just found him so beautiful that it just hurt, you know, to feel that I wasn't worthy. But again, these are all beliefs that we make up about ourselves, because all he needed was my love. He didn't need anything else. He didn't need me to be super smart. He didn't need me to be beautiful or to look a certain way. You know, he loved me the way I was. He was happy with that. But I thought, and no matter what he said, I always thought I was less than. I wasn't good enough to be with him. And it took that relationship to realize many, many years later that I was enough, just as I was. I was enough. So that belief no longer exists. But this is what the human experience is about. You know, we go through all these things and we see how they feel. And then we grow from them. Spiritually, our spirit grows, it expands when it realizes the illusion. Oh, I am enough. Just as I am enough. So today I'd love you to sit with that. I am enough. Just as I am. I am love. It's what I've always been. It's what I always will be. I am love. Say this to yourself today. I am love. And that's all I need. I am enough because I am love. I am enough. So step number 5 is to sit with your triggers and ask, why is this making me angry? Why is this upsetting me? Why is this making me afraid? What belief have I put in place that's making this come up now? Because it keeps coming up. It keeps trying to tell you, you've put this in place here. Is it time to let it go? You put this in place. Do we need to hold on to it any longer? Because the belief is not the truth. A belief is just a belief, but it's never the truth. It's something we create for us to have this human experience. The beliefs that you're not good enough, the beliefs that you're not worthy, the beliefs that you're not lovable or that you can't be loved. How loved are you that this whole universe was created for you? This planet, the people around you, everything that is around you exists because you are loved that much that it was all made for you. You are that loved. You are that treasured. You are that supported by the universe. It created all of this for you. How can you not be worthy? How can you not be good enough when it was all made for you? That you may know yourself more fully, that you may expand your awareness. All right, my darlings, step number 5, sit with your triggers and ask, what are you trying to show me? What are you trying to tell me? What have I put here that no longer serves me? All right, my darlings, I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.